Hey guys, welcome to the den. What do we have here? Well, we have a package that showed up, and it's this little guy right here. Let's take a quick look at it on Cold Steel's website, because it is a Cold Steel product. It's a cheap shot 130 crossbow. One of the nice things is it completely takes down and fits into a backpack. It has a 130-pound draw, and yeah, we get to play with it for a little bit. There's its MSRP right there. And I looked over on eBay, I looked over on Amazon, and that's pretty close to what it's running there too. Let's show you some of the accessories. Pack of 12 bolts is about 40 bucks. It's not bad. These are a specialty size. They have a special knock in the back. The tips are replaceable. So I'm going to try, and while I've got access to this, I'm going to try and pick up some of these buzz saws, because I kind of like them. These would be great for knocking something out. There's some more buzz saws. And somewhere, uh-oh, where'd he go? Did I miss him? Did I miss him? I missed them, or they're not on here anymore. There they are. And they also have the broadheads. They got 100 grain and 125 grain. 125 are slightly longer than the 100 grain. But yeah. So before I do the unboxing, I'm doing this little intro video part. And from what I can see, it's nice and compact. It breaks down there and there. So the prop comes off and the stock comes off, making it about, I'm going to say 16, 17 inches long. And excuse me, it does fit a commercial, not mil spec, but commercial puffer tubes. It comes with 6 bolts already. Oops, right there. And they are fill points, replaceable. Comes with kind of a cheaper red dot. Let's do this one. There it is. Now I've heard mixed reviews on this little red dot. I will more than likely put the scope that's on my pistol crossbow on here and put this on the crystal crossbow. That way I got something training for Charles as well. Comes with a detachable foregrip. Oh, all right. This is your foregrip. This is detachable foregrip. Some lens cleaning sheets. Now I'm going to see if I can't get a hold of guys over at Cold Steel and see if I can't use some of their footage of actually using with this on an actual hunt. But I don't want to step on no toes, so I'm going to ask permission first. I'd rather ask permission than ask for forgiveness. So yeah, next I'll go ahead and get into the unboxing of this, and I'll see you when I got the table all set up. Alright guys, here's a little clip from Cold Steel, and this is their main one here, so let's just show a little bitty clip here. Go ahead and start their video. Oops. Turn that down a little bit so it's not so loud.
This nice little dog just came in here about 5 minutes ago. I'm waiting for her to turn around and give me a shot. She finally turned broadside. And I hammered her with my cheap shot 130 crossbow.
Well, oh my goodness, then. I couldn't be happier to take this nice doe with my cheap shot 130.
So that's the little clip showing that it is viable for deer hunting. So yeah, that's it. Look up. Okay, now let's get over to the table and do an unboxing. Hey guys. Pretty cool item. Yeah, you watched a short little intro already, so let's I gotta do a review on a couple of these too. I got 2 of these karambits. but we use it to open up the package. Where did I get the Kramits? Ape Survival, if I remember correctly. Not too bad. I'll do a whole video just on these, so there for now. So as you've already seen, we already know what this is, so I'm just going to dump it out. Ooh, styrofoam. So I get to play with this for a little while. So let's find the appropriate opening section. Be right here. Okay, they're just taped over top of the tab. So let's. And if I like this, I'll have to probably try and get some more Cold Steel products. You know, they do have a good reputation, I'll say that. But this is the first one I ever got to play with, Cold Steel product. So, again, it is a cheap shot, $130. Instruction manual. When it comes to anything like this, I highly recommend you reading your instruction manual, just to be on the safe side. You know, it's got a reported 130-pound draw. It's not a toy by any stretch of the means. It is a serious weapon. And as you've seen by the little clip just before this part, it will take out a deer, so it's serious. It's not a toy. Don't go screwing around and pointing it at somebody. Bad things will happen. So on the top, we got our bowstring, axe, and our Allen wrench. We have an adjustable handle in front. We have our optic. What you looking at, Titan? Cat's watching me going, is there anything for me to play with? She's not moving yet. And this. This has got a little bit of weight to her. She's nice and built well. A little wobbly. So what I'm going to do is I have some foam pad. I'm going to take and stick it on here. It's real thin and it's adhesive back. So I'll put that on here to stop any rattle. That's just a personal thing. If you got this in a backpack, it shouldn't rattle anyway. It shouldn't be a big deal. It's got a string, dry fire safety here. This is your regular safety. Remember, red is dead, green is your safe. And trigger. From what little I can tell right now without it actually being drawn, trigger feels nice. It's nice and smooth. It's got a metal trigger in here. Not like this guy, which is plastic. It's got a little bit of a wobble to it, but I'm sure once the string's on there you won't notice it. Got your Picatinny rails there. We got one here. We got one here. It also has, and I'm not going to do a very good job in the video. I'll hold it still, get my face out the way here. And there. I'll try and zoom in there for a second or two. It does have iron sights. You got your two there, 3 dots up here in front. They are, believe it or not, oh good grief, my brain flailed. Flailed? Wow, really having a bad day with words today. Wow, I can't think of the word. Strange. The fiber optic, that's it. They're fiber. Because when I look down here, they glow nice and brightly. Take a look outside. It's kind of dark outside right now. But so far, nice, solid, good, heavy build. You know, from what I can see, typical Cold Steel. Down here at the bottom, we have our sling. prot. See if this knife's going to be good enough to. Cuts black. I could almost put music with that. We have our adjustable civilian spec, not mil spec, but civilian spec. Adjustable slap. And of course we get some arrows, or proper terminology is bolts. And we got 6 of them. They are replaceable tips, as I already pointed out once. Okay, that's everything in the box. Oh, shut up. It's got a voice in there, though. Let's get this up out the way. Put this down here with the rest of the box. So, the nice thing about this is, as you can see, you can pack this down into a backpack. Now, I should have grabbed a tape measure, but I'm just going to kind of guess. A bit more than 17. Let's see. 6, 12, about 16 inches maybe. 18. Let's say 18 on the outside length. Just, you know, give or take a little without actual measurements. And you stick that there. You can put this in another spot in your bag or something, you know. And as you can see, all of that can fold right up. I'm going to close this before I stick my fingers on it. You've got yourself a nice little portable system for hunting. SHTF protection, silent. And the nice thing about this, get that off of there, is it doesn't take much. That's all you got to do. Reload it. You don't have to sit there and fuddle with that. No, it's a similar mechanism to this guy. I think this is going to be a lot better because you've got a lot more leverage here to take and use. So, how do we put it together? Well, first you grab a bolt, pull out your front pin, look at your prop. If you look at it, see if I can zoom in real quick, get my face out the way. If you look at it, you'll see it's got a slight angle to it, and you have a hole here. Okay, technical difficulties, camera battery died, wasn't checking it. Anyway, back to where I was. So, this has an angle to it, holes at the top, line it up in here, and 1 good pound, maybe 2. And, of course, now it's going to give me an issue. There we go. Just finicky, like its owner. Or me, the guy that's using it. And then this one back here, take your bolt again. These pins, first time through, are going to be a little stiff, so don't think nothing of it. You don't want them loose, for obvious reasons. This guy slides in. Give it a good tap. And there you go. And then it's just simple. It automatically goes up, and I'm not going to fully cock it. But now, let's say you're done hunting and you want to decock it. You get the trigger here, make sure you're on fire. Slide this up, pull up your release for dry firing, and then you can just slide it all back down. and you've decocked it. And another interruption. Ah, gee, love it. Odd days. So, obviously, I'm going to need quite a bit of reach. Not bad. But I'm safe. Of course, I'm not strong. So, putting this piece on is pretty simple. If you want to use one of these, you just slide it where you want it and tighten it down. Okay, that's not too bad. I could go a little further back. Don't want to do this, that would be bad. So this is alright. It gives me a nice stable platform if I'm shooting off the table or something, which is what we'll be doing. So that's nice. Let's take a look at this guy. Now I've heard a lot of skepticism on this poor little guy. And I've heard some good things about him too, so let's take a look at it. Whoops. Just food! Kidding, and you know it. Alright. It is a cheaper version. And let's get our... They put a rubber band on here to keep it from accidentally getting turned on while shipping. Pretty tight little rubber band too. And you're going to want to make sure you take it all the way off. Wow, they strung that on there quite a bit. I thought it was only that big, but it's that big. Alright. Well, I got a red dot. It's got elevation there in the back and windage here. And I don't happen to have a screwdriver with me at the moment, but that can sit here. But I already know I'm going to change it. I already know this works. I've watched a couple videos, and the guys that are using these say these work just fine. So what I'm going to do is take this, and I can just do this, maybe. Is this overkill? Probably. See if it gives me the right place. May have to turn this around just a little bit. Yeah, I have to play around with it just a little bit to make sure I get it in the right spot, but we'll just go ahead and toss it up here for now anyway. So that's what we're going to have on here. And I may have to choke this up just one notch maybe. Ah, that's much better. I can see you. Alright, that's better. So now we got all that set. I'll lock this down after a bit. Alright, but you're done hunting for the day. You're done. You don't want nobody... We'll do it in the back first. You don't want nobody knowing what you got. Oh, use the right end. And you can leave everything on here if you wanted. Leave that extended. Pack this away in a bag. So, you know, I personally think that is a very viable option. Now, there will be some hunters out there that say, oh, that's not strong enough. Well, obviously from the clip I showed at the beginning, it is. Now, from your bow hunters, from the research I've done, they say about 105 to 125 or so pull is a sweet spot. That's enough to take down deer, hogs, turkeys, small fowl, whatever. It's more than enough for what you need. Now, is this going to take out a beer? If you put the right head on it and you get the perfect shot in the heart, You're still gonna have to run for a minute, but you might. I wouldn't attempt it. So, why would you get one? Why do I recommend it? Well, for one, it's cold steel. Cold steel is a top quality product. I can't find fault in it. This is the first cold steel product I've got, and I plan on trying to get some other ones. They got 2 knives that I'm looking at, and I also want to get some of the broadheads that are designed for the arrows, as well as an extra pack of arrows, because, well, we all know me and I wind up destroying things sometimes, so probably going to need a few extra. They're not exactly cheap, but they're not awful expensive either. Broadheads, on the other hand, are cheap, which I like, because if you break one, you're not crying over $1.50 at most, you know, including shipping, as if you were to take and destroy a razor blade one that costs like $12 a piece. I can replace 12 broadheads for the replace of one of theirs, so, you know, I'll take the cold steel product. And from the research or the videos that I've watched, the stuff works great. And there's Titan. Hi, kitty. She's saying food time. So, or a litter box, whichever. But I don't know. Everything you get a sling in here, which I haven't looked at yet. It's got a little clip there. It is adjustable. So you can carry it however you want to carry it. So you can sling it up, however. Make sure you use bow wax. Just a couple finer points there, but for the ease of use, you ain't got to worry about no heavy duty pulleys. It's in the sweet spot according to most crossbow hunters. Now yes, there are much more powerful items out there, and are also much more expensive. I mean, some of the top ones I've seen range of, well, $3-4 grand. When for what we're talking about, you know, a scenario where the grid's down for whatever reason, there's no trucks going to the grocery stores, and you need a way to procure food. But you want it silent because you don't want to alert the entire neighborhood that you just bagged something. You don't want to let off a gunshot of any kind. Then this is an option. If you're going to be up in a tree anyway, you're going to have a nice shot at some deer, or pig, or whatever. So it's viable. You know, people say, "Oh, these aren't any good." Yeah, they are. Clip already showed it. And I've watched a couple of the other cold steel videos where guy got a good turkey, a couple pigs, deer, with this. Okay, this is a viable option. When you get the right broadheads on here, you're going to take down your deer. And I do want to get the buzzsaw because I like the way it looks. So I'm going to try and go ahead and get a couple of those for the next video, part 2. Well, it'll be kind of a part 2. I'm going to use this in the shooting video. I'm actually going to go out and shoot it. How do you think about that? I know, different from my channel, huh? But I am going to go out and shoot it. I'm going to take this and this outside. I might take that too. Don't know yet. But, you want to come say hi? Want to come say hi to everybody? Whoa, easy. She says, I want to sniff. So, everybody say hi to Titan. And, yeah, the next part of this video, which should probably be in 2 weeks, we're going to go out and shoot with it, and we'll see what it does. But I'm pretty sure you're all going to be, well, maybe not impressed, but surprised, at least, of what it can do. Now, you know, there's lots of reports saying this is viable, and it can shoot through a zombie head. Go check out Zombie Go Boom if you haven't yet. They used it. It shoots a zombie head. This will do just as much, if not more. Oh, yeah, a lot more. So, okay, I'm going to quit rambling now. I have a live stream every Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern. I have a Discord channel. Links will be below. So join me on Discord where I post sneak peeks. I also have a Patreon channel where I also post sneak peeks once in a while. And, you know, that's it for this video. Until next time, Grumpy says see ya.